So the big news this morning, Monday 12th of November, what's it all about this morning? It's all about Matt Baker from The One Show turning up on a rickshaw in Pamber End live while we're on the air this morning. Stick around for more of what we're doing on the show this week for BBC Children in Need. Sarah's BBC Children in Need. We're going to tell you about how the money is spent here in our area throughout this week, so stay tuned for that. If you've been supported by BBC Children in Need, please make sure we're mentioning your charity, your organisation. If you're involved in a big fundraising effort for Children in Need this week, I'd love to be mentioning it on the show. We might be able to come and see you as well, so let me know. What are you doing for us this week to raise money for BBC Children in Need? One big thing that's starting as we launch the week is that the One Show Children in Need Rickshaw Challenge is underway, and it will be in Pamber End about 8:30 this morning. That's the plan. Brigitte's there already. Any excitement yet, B?
All quiet at the moment, Peachy. I'm standing here in the primary school. So just looking at their fantastic pirate's den, which maybe I might even jump around myself. Hopscotch on the floor. No pupils here as yet, but later we'll have plenty of parents and teachers who will be lining the streets to welcome Matt and some inspiring teenagers who are on this rickshaw challenge. Now, they're cycling 423 miles. Can you imagine? They've been on a grueling journey so far, so they've already made their way from Folkestone to Ashton, then they travelled from Ashford to Linfield, and then on to Hook. And actually today they'll be making their way from Hook down to Royal Wootton Bassett, which brings them through here, through Pamber End. So really excited to talk to many of the teenagers who are part of this team. We've got Abby, for example, who's just 16 years old. She was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma at the age of 12. She's fought her cancer diagnosis throughout her young life and is really hoping actually that this will rebuild her confidence. We've also got the likes of Kyla. Now, Kyla's just 16 years old and her mother passed away from alcohol-related disease, and she's been supported by an incredible charity called Brandywell Health, and she's here to really inspire other teenagers who've been through the same thing. Lots more people taking part, teenagers taking part. Just a quick mention of Maisie, who's 16 as well. She actually has a common form of dwarfism, and so throughout this experience she will be battling pain. And so what we really need is lots of people down here to line the streets to really cheer them on, and I cannot wait to see what some of the teachers, parents have planned for when Matt and this group of teenagers actually come through.
So, it's going to happen while we're on the air. The One Show Rickshaw Challenge that's done over 100,000 miles over the years already is going to be here in our work. We don't necessarily need to confront Matt Baker personally with the rickshaw trishaw thing.
Yeah.
But we could get Brigitte to get a Sharpie and just change it on the side of the thing.
I don't think that would be better, to be honest.
Oh.
I suggest that what she does is she sweet talks him, she tells him how well he's doing, she conducts the interview with him, and then casually, off microphone, just says, by the way, it's a trishaw.
Right. You up for that, Brigitte? We're thinking you don't need to do it as the first question. Just throw it in at the end.
You know when someone's very near you and you think, oh, there's definitely no way that is happening. It is not happening.
Right, okay. Does that mean Matt Baker's very near you?
It's very true. It's literally right there.
Oh, exciting. So here's the deal now. What I'm told, Matt Baker's got people. Matt Baker's people tell us he might want breakfast first, then Brigitte, and he might want Brigitte first and then breakfast.
Okay. He's waiting here where we're interrupting the flow of pancakes at the moment.
All right.
So he's ready to have a natter.
Okay, what, now or in a minute?
I think now. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning. I've just spread some maple syrup onto my pancakes, and it's a lovely feeling because it's freezing out here this morning. Goodness me,
One of the things we've been asking is what does Matt Baker eat for breakfast while on said grueling, ride on the rickshaw, and it is maple syrup and pancakes.
Yeah, normally it's a well-done bacon sandwich, maybe with an egg in. To be honest with you, I'll eat anything. If it's cooked, I'll eat anything. But yeah, this morning, so Matt and Joe, who are our brilliant kind of cooks, they cater for like 40 people outside of this camper van. So Matt's got the old stove set up outside, and we're having we're having hand-cooked pancakes in a car park. You can't go wrong.
Now, you are smiling and looking particularly fresh
Am
for
I?
someone who is on day 4
Yeah,
of this
yeah.
incredible challenge.
Oh no, I love this. You know, it's a highlight of my year. I love this. So this is now the 8th year that we've done the Rickshaw Challenge for, and it's such a feel-good thing. You know, it's happy. It's a great run-up into children in need, and the riders that we've got here. I mean, we've got 6 young riders. They've all benefited from children in need in the past, and they're doing this so that youngsters who are in the position that they used to be in can get that help, they can get that support that they've had and they've benefited from. And so there's a real feeling of celebration around this, and you can only be happy and smiley in a situation like this.
One thing that I didn't realise how much of a huge team
Oh,
is
yeah.
all around you. I mean, we've got several vehicles here
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the Rickshaw Challenge all over it.
I'll
The
talk you
medics.
through them as we go. So we've got a Land Rover, which is our filming vehicle. Phil's coming up here with a handful of porridge at the moment.
Morning, Phil.
That's his chosen breakfast. So Phil sits in the back of the Land Rover. We open the boot up, and we're sort of cycling behind that. So then we've got a lead vehicle here, which is this white one with these big flashing lights on. So Paul's sitting in there with the map and the route and all this, that, and the other. So he's leading the way. And behind that, we've got a vehicle which has got all of the mechanical equipment in, so that should we have a breakdown. And we've got McLaren with us this year because the actual Formula One team in McLaren designed our new rickshaw. So we've got Steve and Paul, who are our mechanics there as well. So we keep pulling in for these pit stops because Maisie, who's on at the moment,
I love that you've got McLaren and you're pulling in for pit stops.
no, it's great. So Maisie, who's running around here at the moment, she's got dwarfism, she's on at the moment, and the key to this rickshaw is the seat post system. So the pedals are actually on the seat post, and then we can adjust the seat post depending on the size of the rider or the ability of the rider. So it's genius for that reason. I'm going to keep going with the vehicles because there's another one behind that, and that's got the doctors and the physios and everything in. Then we've got this camper van where the team rickshaw sit in so they can relax and have fun in between their stints as well. And then we've got outriders. You can see our Medi bikes here. Honestly,
It's like you're the Queen, like you're royalty.
yeah, I know, and that's why it's so much fun, because you're riding this kind of like cocoon that you're in, and then so many people are coming out on the roadsides to cheer us on and show so much support. So it's a bit of a
Saddle
show.
sore.
Yeah, Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream is the secret. Honestly, I get a hot bath and then just start lashing it on. It's like maple syrup on a pancake.
And with that gorgeous image,
A lovely thought.
just tell me specifically, you know, how people can support what you're doing, because ultimately, as you mentioned, hang on, we're just
There's
going
another vehicle coming
we're about
through.
to get
This
run
one's
over.
got
Hang on.
Another half of the team in. There's Tony in there. Look, he's there.
Oh, he's
We've got Joe as well, who's a chaperone. Honestly, there's so many people here. Yeah, basically, you can donate via text. There's 3 different options: £5, £10, or £20. If you'd like to donate £5, text the word team to 70405. To donate £10, text the word team to 70410. Or to donate £20, text the word team to 70420. Those texts will cost your donation plus your standard network message charge, and all of your donation will go to BBC Children in Need. You must be 16 or over. Please do ask for the bill payer's permission. If you want full terms and conditions, just go to the website bbc.co.uk/Pudsey, where you can also donate any amount you like online, and on there you'll see a little tracker as well, so you can keep up to date with where we are.
I'll tell you what, all the best. Next stop, Priory Primary, where I can tell you there are banners up, there are balloons, there are so many kids who've got up nice and early to welcome you. So really looking forward to seeing you there.
But seriously, for anybody else that's listening to this that have been out and supported us, it means so much. And for anyone who's planning to come out today, honestly, it makes a real difference to our riders, because they're doing this, like I say, for all those children who need that help and support. And so for you to give them your support right now, it means a lot. So thank you.
Matt, thank you. Enjoy the maple syrup.
Cheers, thanks.
Love
You
that.
can have one if you want. Would
Yeah.
you like me to?
Oh, do you know, I wondered if I was able to have a bit of your breakfast. I thought it was a bit rude.
I think, to be fair, we'll wait till everyone's gone and then I'll find you one, all right?
Okay, cheers.
Excellent.
There you go. You see.
Lovely stuff. Thank you very much indeed, Brigitte. Well done with the brave mention of the Trishaw there. We were all very impressed by that. And the man's a broadcasting machine. So let's just take a little moment to think about this, Brigitte. Claudia Winkleman, right, has to have Rylan or Moira Stewart jump out of a curtain to do the terms and conditions. Matt Baker can do the terms and conditions off the cuff, even though he's just ridden 400 miles on a rickshaw. That was impressive. Here's Pete Tucker with the forecast.